We've identified low-hanging fruits. We've identified quick wins.
The mayor of the city of Joburg, Councillor Mpho Phalatse, along with members of her mayoral committee, today outlined their plans and priorities for this financial year. This they dubbed the Golden Start.
Johannesburg, being the economic hub, cannot afford to be without basic services. For the economy to thrive, for jobs to be created, people need electricity, they need water, they need roads that are tarred and smooth to drive on. And that's what we want to deliver, first and foremost: clean streets, transport services that are efficient, affordable. That's what we want to give to them. But there is a concern, and if you Google Johannesburg, I was shocked to see the first thing that comes up is Johannesburg safe? And that for me is a big concern. People want to know that they can come to Johannesburg and not have to worry about their safety and security. And that's not just tourists, that also includes people who want to invest in the city. If we're going to grow the economy, we need to be able to attract foreign direct investment, and people must be safe. They must know that they will be safe and that they can set up operations here, they can employ people, and there will not be any issues.
VM Teto is back and will be in the inner city, not only in the inner city, it will be inner city and around the inner city. We are going to deal with illegal dumping, dealing with hijacked buildings, dealing again with reckless and negligent driving.
One of our biggest priorities in the beginning of the term is the institutional review and the organizational development, which basically means that we're looking at streamlining how the entities deliver services. So let's take, for example, grass cutting. At the moment, it's split between JRA, just city parks, etc., and it takes time for these things to be rolled out between them. We want to centralize that, make it more efficient. So we're going to be looking at how we can do this within the departments, and at the same time we're going to look at the organizational structures where we need skilled expertise that we're missing, and it is missing in the city, and it's affecting how the guys on the ground are able to deliver, and that's something that's going to take quite a bit of our focus in the first 3 to 5 months. We're hoping to get it done quite early on. We're going to do a macro review so that it is just efficiency we're dealing with, not trying to reinvent the wheel and make things difficult.
City Power, Joburg Water and Pick It Up has already identified hotspots where we'll be putting up CCTV cameras that will be monitored 24/7 to ensure that if there's any suspicious activity going on, whether somebody trying to dig a trench, looking for cables, or somebody is trying to damage our infrastructure, we're going to get the law enforcement, JMPD, South African Police Services, even the community patrol groups, the CPF, to assist us to stop those damaging illegal connections going on, so that we can protect our infrastructure and ensure there's a constant, good quality supply of services.
There was also a little bit of good news for small businesses.
How are local businesses going to be accommodated?
Yes, so there is a standard set aside, I think it's about 30% that comes from National Treasury. The way we are looking at regulating that is in any of the large contracts, the city withholds that and then distributes it depending on where it is taking place. Because right now, you may never know where the tender is going to be awarded. But when that transaction takes place, we want to make sure that we oversee that process, just to ensure that there's governance that is applied to it. I think this is subject to abuse.
The business of politics centers around service delivery, and so this briefing came with the glimmer of hope for the citizen, visitor, and/or investor in the city of Joburg.